enjoyed your meal. At this point, I'd like to compliment the Hudson Bay and the staff for the lovely food and service. Thank you very much, Dan. And the next thing is, we'd like to call on Uncle Sean to blow out his candles, and we could do with somebody that can sing in tune to start off the happy birthday celebrations. And I come over here to my nieces. Come on, girls, just start off. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sean. Happy birthday to you. Now, Sean would love to talk for about 10 minutes, but I told him 1 minute would be sufficient. So.
This is not a very good role for me. I'm not very good at it. Anyway, I'll do the best I can. I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight.
It's great to see, you know, a crowd. This is kind of the Grennan side of the family. You have different factions, and it's a good job we're not fighting, I suppose. You have years ago in Drumcullen, there'd be the Five Valley crowd would be fighting with the Drumcullen side, and you probably know how it came to be named Drumcullen. There was a hurling match in Tullamore, and they beat the crap out of one another, and I think Drumcullen won the fight and the match, and that's why it became Drumcullen rather than Five Valley. But I just want to say there's a load of great to see all the young people out, and all the different Grennans relations and Flurries and Doyles and Burns and Cassidys, and I'd probably leave it out Kinsellas, yeah. And I mean we've lost a very good Maureen during the year, and I know it was a very sad time for Michael and his family and all that, but it's, you know, it's they have the long life genes, which is great, and as Sean said, he'd probably like to wake up dead at 90 or whatever it was, or 99. But there's a story about this fella said, oh, you know, he was talking to his friend one night over a pint, and he said, how long would you like to live for? He said, I don't know, I'm not sure. Would you like to die at 80? He said, I don't know. Would you like to die at 85? Well, he says, ask me when I'm 84. You know, so. But no, it's just, I just thought I'd mark the occasion and say, it's great, and thanks for everybody and all the family, and it's been, I mean, the Grennans were a very hard-working, industrious people that came to Rath years and years and years ago, and I probably knew Jimmy Grennan better than Sean Grennan, but I remember one time I was trying to encourage Jimmy Grennan. It was a great place for a bit of hurling years ago, and when we were young, we had a lot of good times out of playing hurling there and all that, but I remember trying to persuade Jimmy Grennan that in order to really make the village work, you needed a pub in the village. And you'd have the school and the church and the shop and the hurling field. And rather than going up to Killeen for a pub, they should go down to the village and have the whole thing there. And he said, no, not at all, not at all. No pub in my village, no pub here. And I said, why was that? Oh, he said, after the pub, he said, they'd be going out and they'd piss on my machinery. So he said, and it would all go rusty. So, but they wouldn't be great on the drink now, none of them. And I see Sean and my mother, most of them still have pioneers. And unfortunately, maybe some of their offspring maybe wouldn't be as good as that. But, anyway, look, I just wanted to say, it's great to see you home, Sean, at 90 years of age. He drove 600 miles to the airport. Very few of us that feel to drive 600 miles, and we're a lot less than 90. But I hope we all live to 90 and more.
I have to drive 90 when I go back.
So I just think it's great, and I want to say well done, congratulations, Sean, and congratulations to you, and a great 90th birthday. And I hope you enjoy it.
I'm told, it seems that every time when I come back from a trip and I'm in the house with Mary and the kids, it seems that as the years go by, I'm defined by how much of my mother comes out of me over the years, as opposed to how much I was supposed to have been like my dad. So the one thing we can say about the Grennans is that the gene is dominant with age. Apparently. And that's all positive, of course, Matt. But I won't go into the characteristics that express the gene. The one thing I will say, and I want to echo Jack's comments with on Una, because seriously, we always get together, and we always say we will get together more. And the reason we do that is because we do have a great time when we do get together, and it's fantastic. And I don't know why that is, but for me, I will tell you that there's very little time that goes by that I don't remember going up to Rath for Christmas. And doing we packed the car in the morning, we get up, and we knew the houses we were going to hit. And my whole thing was like Connor, my son now, I was trying to figure out how was I getting into the shop. And how would I go in and stuff my pockets? And of course, Uncle Jimmy was well onto this. And I think Jimmy one night said, okay, yeah, we'll have a bit of fun with this one. And so he brought myself and Paul out picking gooseberries. As we kind of shifted a few loads of bales of hay before that, but that was part of the course. So he put me on the side of the hedge where there was only the green gooseberries, which I figured out later. So I stuffed my face as I would with green gooseberries, and we went back to Rath, and he said, John, would you like to go up to the shop? And he says, there's he brought back the potatoes, and he says, I'll give you 10 pence now if you eat them and swallow this litre of soda water. Which I duly did. Anything for a dare. And of course I proceeded then to puke my guts up wildly all night. And then Uncle Jimmy, my mother, comes in and says, what happened to him? And that was the fastest time I saw Uncle Jimmy get out of the kitchen ever. But I would tell you, there are so many stories of good times in Rath, going up to Grennans, Kinsla's, going up to the Noctons, and we'd always meet the Doyles, and we'd always meet the Cassidys. And I think that's special. It really is special. And I just want to, you know, maybe it's only now that you realize how special that is and was, and somehow you want to keep that going. And I would say it's fantastic to see the next generation come up. And can I just say, I'm Donal, and I don't know most of you, but I'd love to get to know you. So last but not least, what I'd like to do is maybe raise you know, a toast to the overall extended family. Again, thank you, Sean, for making this you know, event possible. Thank you, Una, for arranging it. And you know, may we all have, you know, a long, happy, fulfilled life, even a fraction as good as Uncle Sean's.
Hear, hear. Leila and Mammy and Daddy and them all are with us in spirit. But those that aren't with us in spirit and that are very annoyed with Uncle Sean are the Grennans in Canada. And they would love to be here, and I suppose they're with us in spirit, but they're kind of annoyed they're not with us in reality. But the next time they come, I'll send you an email, and sure, we'll make an effort to get together and we'll party with them. It'll surely be around somebody's birthday or something like that. Donal suggested raising your glasses, so raise your glasses and happy birthday, Uncle Sean. Enjoy the rest of the night. Thanks, everybody.
I would like to thank the young people here. I invite them all to Canada. They're welcome to come to my place anytime, winter or summer. The only thing is, you can get your phone number, the phone number from. And you should come to Canada in the winter time and see what a different country it is. It's known as the Great White North. And brush up on your French before you come to see me.
And Sean has a ski resort just 15 kilometres away, so there you are. And he knows the ski instructor on the resort. So we're well in there, anybody that likes to.
None of the Grennans ever sang.
But they always like to party regardless, so enjoy.
Oh yes, and party poppers.
Shoot them up. Can I have all the strings?
Where are you going?
What
do you say?
Take it for a photograph session. Mary, you won't get John out to John won't get his doctor cigarette. Do I look slim in this? I don't care.
You need to stay quiet.
Just tighten it.
We need. Stop moving.
Jared, can you come over to the middle here? With Sean's camera.
Yeah, but I want to.
Here's all. Here's
Here's Stockton.
Okay.
Now, are we on?
Yeah, right. It's going across the
Come on, hurry up. Now.
In the middle of it. Where you're not.
What's King Nora? We need you down.
In the middle.
Now, Moya, take the photograph of all the ones taking the photograph. Even then, the flowers are in the way.
Some flowers up there.
You want to hurry on, we're charging by the hour, you know.
Okay, so 6. Is that what you say?